Hi everybody, so nice to see you back again. In today's video I go to 3 stores that we haven't been to before. And at those stores, some of the items that I find are this art tile plaque. Actually, I found 3 of them. I also found this Doctor Who cookie jar and a ton more stuff. So if you want to have more fun than you're having right now, just sit back and enjoy because we're about to begin. Everybody, it's Thrill at Thrift Thursday. I know most of you haven't heard of that, probably because I just made it up. But today is Thursday, and this is going to be a thrill. So let's get started. Here's today's trivia question. Later on in this video, I find a sign from the famous road, Route 66. So I thought that would be great trivia. In what year was Route 66 established, and how long is it? Where does it start? And where does it end? Well, I'll give you those answers later on in the video. But for now, let's get thrifting. As soon as I got to the store, I noticed 2 things. 1, how squeaky the wheels were on this cart. And 2, this Route 66 sign. It was made of metal. It lit up. They were asking only $20 for it. I figured this was an easy $50 to the right person. So I put it in my cart. Well, the next thing I did was walk up to the front of the store and switch carts because I was tired of hearing that squeak. And then I came back to the glassware aisle. First thing I saw was this Daryl Dixon mug. He's from the show The Walking Dead. It was shaped like the crossbow that he carries. It was only $2. I figured I could get 15, so in the cart it went. Well, I walked over to the Christmas aisle. I wasn't really looking for Christmas stuff today, but I figured I'd give it a shot. And then I saw mixed in with the Christmas stuff was this Missouri Tigers college football team. It was a golf product cover. They were only asking $1 for it. I figured I could get $15, so it went in my cart. I decided that was going to be all the treasure hunting I was going to do at this store. So I was just going to take all my valuable items, head up to the cashier and pay for this stuff, and then meet you guys out in the car. On the way up to the cashier, I realized that I had missed this aisle. So I figured I'd take a quick look down it. Well, I'm glad I did, because see this box? It's a watch box. They were asking $5 for it, but this is a high-end watch box. They go for like $50 up to $100. So this went in the cart with me too. Well, when I got the watch box home, I decided to give it the once over. And I noticed it had a couple more flaws than I had noticed at the store. So I said, well, let me list it for $42.95 and see what happens. Well, as it turned out, it sold almost immediately. So I must have listed it a little bit lower than I should have. And to prove that I listed it lower than I should have, the guy who bought it was from Germany. And he was willing to pay an additional $67 to have it shipped there. So I guess I really made a mistake with this one. But I still made a decent profit. So let's get back to the video and see what other items I screwed up on. Okay, guys, we did pretty well in there. But for the next store, I'm not going to go to a Goodwill. I'm going to head to a Salvation Army. So that should be fun. Maybe we'll find some interesting treasures there. Oh, but remember, subscribers get to sit up front with me, and non-subscribers have to sit in the back. I feel bad about it, but rules are rules. So if you want to sit up front, just click that subscribe button. Okay, guys, I'll meet you at the Salvation Army. I've only been to this store 1 or 2 other times, so I didn't know what to expect. I was hoping for the best, though. But I did know one thing. There were no treasures out here. When I got to the store, I just started walking around because there's really no aisles. You just kind of walk until you find something. The first thing I saw that I liked were these ceramic tiles. They were really colorful and pretty. They were by Harriet Peck Taylor. They were asking $9.99 for them, but online they go for $40. so I definitely wanted them. This one was just as pretty. It was also $9.99, so it joined the first one. And the third one was also just as pretty as the other two. So now I had three of her tiles. I walked over to this section of the store, but all it was just glassware. They had a few ceramics mixed in, but mostly it was just unmatched cups and saucers. Nothing that you could make money on. To me, this was just a waste of space. So I finished looking, but didn't find anything, so I moved on. I continued to roam around the store. I wasn't finding all that much. I did see this cute little figure on my left here, but that wasn't what I was interested in. It was this Jameson liquor ice bucket. It was a mini ice bucket for collectors. It was $4.99. They go for $15 online, so I took it home. I had decided that we should go to one more store because I really enjoyed being with you guys, and I wanted to spend a little more time with you. So let me pay for this, and I'll meet you in the car. Well, I wasn't sure where to go next, but I checked with Google, and Google said to me, Geno, there's another Salvation Army not too far from here. So I said, wow, that sounds cool. So that's where we're going to be heading. I'll meet you guys there. This was the first aisle I walked over to. It looked like it had some interesting stuff. I was just walking down the aisle, scanning it, hoping for something to pop out at me that I could make a fortune on. But I didn't see anything. But I did notice near the end of the aisle this jewelry box. It was really well made. The clasps were shaped like elephants. It had jewels attached. They were asking $10 for it. I figured I could get 30 and up, so it went home with me. I walked over to this aisle because I saw a few things that caught my eye. The first was this cat mug. I thought it was uniquely shaped. It was only $2, but then I noticed it had a crack, so I had to pass on it. Probably could have got $10 to $15 for it. Then on the shelf below, I knew right away what this was. This was a Doctor Who cookie jar. I've sold them before. It didn't have a price, but the girl sold it to me for $3, and they go for over $20. So this went home with me too. At the back of this store, they had a wall filled with, I guess you would say, small household appliances, some electronics. Really a bunch of junk as far as I was concerned. But I did see this wakeboard. Now, I've sold surfboards and wakeboards before, and they usually go for quite a bit of money. This one, they were asking $16.99 for it. I passed on it because it was in bad shape, but I probably shouldn't have. This was the last aisle in the store. I wasn't holding out any high hopes for it. But then I did see this Star Wars leather belt. It didn't have a price on it, but the girl ended up selling it to me for $3. I figured I could get 15 or 20 online, so it definitely went home with me. Well, that's it. There is no more. It's getting time to leave this store. See you in the car. Well, everyone, it's that sad time of the day when I have to say goodbye. But I didn't forget. I'm going to give you the answer to today's trivia question. In what year was Route 66 established? Well, that was November 11th, 1926. It ran from Chicago, Illinois, all the way to the Santa Monica Pier. It's 2,448 miles long, so I wouldn't try to walk it anytime soon. Oh, also, I've been on Santa Monica Pier, and I have a picture of me near the sign that says Route 66 ends here. But I couldn't find it, so I can't share it with you guys. Well, that's all for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.